up first on a gorgeous sun-drenched afternoon in Fort Worth. On the return from the 6-yard line, trying to find a little bit of a hole. This is Jordan Neighbors by less than 2 hours. As he starts after the penalty from the 32, and they will try to get Monterey Baldwin involved. Second down, and this will be Dominic Richardson over the left side. Shaping the throw for the second time underneath route. The bottom of the screen, they will try to go up the middle with the good trio of receivers at the bottom. Little option pitch. This is Pendergrass trying to get to the corner. Williams averaging 42 yards a punt this year. He will send the line drive kick. J.P. Richardson from the 10 has a little bit of a wall. Richardson out past last week as he continues to gain more and more experience, and he fires to the tight end, Jared Wiley, and he'll make the catch. Went down in the road game at Iowa State. Had a huge game against BYU, and he's coming out. They go empty set. Baylor rushes for all sorts of time to throw, and wide open is Jalen Robinson. Robinson up ahead to the 17-yard line.
Are productive so they can stay on the field, but then most of all, they got to block those defensive linemen up front. It's imperative that they block those guys.
Personal foul, face mask. Defense.
They have really struggled this year, the red zone. They'll try to shake that off as they get it out to the flat, putting a quick move on, stretching near the goal line. Frog is the turnovers, 9 of them inside the red zone. And speaking of the turnover, losing it was Bailey. It's picked up by Baylor and returned out to the 32. Demons come back to bite TCU here in this first quarter. Bears will try to get the ground game going. Hodges, he had surgery last week on the injured hand. He is out for the year. Shaping deep ball. Baldwin out there and he dropped it. Junior with a rare drop. Pendergrass over the right side. Package, a couple of tight ends. They hand the ball off to Cameron. And Pendergrass, the running back. It's a play fake to him. They'll take a shot downfield looking for Jackson, and he cannot haul it in. Games, Houston and Kansas State after a head injury against Iowa State. Shaping with time, sideline pattern of late. On first down, this is Neighbors with it. Nippy little move by Neighbors, sidesteps a couple of defenders. That has not always been the case this season. They pitch it to Pendergrass. Nice cutback by the freshman, and he will tin Alvin Bossele, the 2 linemen out front. Throw downfield is caught, the tight end.
Bunch formations when they use them, like now.
Baylor goes up tempo. They will swing it out. Wide open. Dominic Richardson. Touchdown. 11 plays, 69 yards. Hankins.
TCU did ended up in a score.
A yard deep. Major Everhart will give it a shot. Comes near side. Has the sideline. 6 losses, 1 possession losses. They've had a lot of close calls.
The strength of their team. Veteran guys know how to go out there and play at a high level. So
yards and a touchdown. Hoover trying to stay perfect, and he does. It's Robinson in motion. Up the middle they go with Bailey. Defenses have certainly taken a hit at the linebacking core because of injuries. Hoover dancing, throwing, going up high, and making the catch is Bailey out of the back. Baylor brings a blitz off the edge. That's the side they throw to, and Bailey, like he has all year,
he can make some things happen.
Hoover a play fake. He'll rifle it downfield, up and making the catch. Oh, at the last in this young secondary. Second down, and it has been tough.
Keep going.
TCU looking to convert on another third down. Hoover could take off and run if he wants to. Instead, he'll settle 2-by-2 formation, both to the right and to the left. This is Cam Cook, the true freshman.
Stay on each side of the field to run this offense, because you can't. Tell you what.
Oh, look at the cut there by Bailey. TCU, little flip. A lot of pre-snap motion there. Might be the final play of this quarter. Underneath pattern is caught. Bailey, the running back left. He will get the call, an initial contact, and I'm not sure he got there. Down to 4. Hoover will hand it on that end around, trying to get to the corner with his speed, and he is not able to get there. Look at the pursuit by Baylor.
And what happens? They end up stopping a crucial 4th down.
Last year with Max Duggan and company, they just did not have a lot of trips inside the
physicality in the red zone with their defensive line.
TCU rushes 4, shot downfield, nearly intercepted.
Take advantage of these opportunities that they're missing.
Williams punting from his own end zone. Good kick. Richardson on the back pedal will cut all the way across the field. Richardson to the 45. That's Richardson in motion. Play fake. Hoover looking at all his options. Settles on the tight end. Hoover looked left. Comes back near side and settling in. Little curl pattern. TCU team has been decimated by injury at their outside receiver position. 2nd down and 9. Look at the move by Bailey, and now a foot race. He's gone. Touchdown.
Red zone in order to have production in the red. Good old-fashioned pull the backside guard up into the hole, and you just let that back follow you up into pay dirt.
Go back to work at the 25-yard line. They will try to stretch it wide with Dominic. Move all up and down that defensive line. That's Dominic Williams. Back foot throw, and it's the tight end Dabney coming off. Still 12 personnel out there with Dabney and Johnson. Max protection. Only 2 receivers go out in the route. Joel picking up positive yards on 1st down. Chapin again with a clean pocket. Wide open, finding a hole. This is Baldwin. He catches this. 26 yards in the completion. Big hole opens up. Richardson will take advantage of it. Propels himself. Wide zone offense. Those cutback lanes can be there. Good rotation, a little bit of rhythm. Johnson, the tight end right. They're going to keep it on the ground. They'll try to run behind a Kelsey Johnson block. They pitch it. Richardson dodges one.
Doesn't allow me to talk to get guys on the ground.
Baylor decides to go for it, and Aranda would probably like to have that one back. More than 6 minutes to go. And they will go right back to the ground game and
down.
Hoover puts some air to it, wide open. Wiley in the clear, they're not going to catch him. 81 yards. They haven't had a lot of those big explosive. Jared Wiley having his best season in his collegiate career in high school, Temple High School, just outside Waco. Chapin, a rare keep and carry. Chapin certainly doesn't run a lot. Double move, wanted to go deep, instead whips it out to Baldwin. And good for Chapin looking over a 3-man front, carries out the option. Pendergrass reversing direction, keeps his balance. Boy, he is a tough-looking freshman. Dawson Pendergrass. Pendergrass grew up in East Texas. He always wanted to be a Baylor Bear. Deep shot downfield, the speedster Baldwin. 2nd down and 10, just on the plus side. They will stay steady and consistent with this ground game. Again, it's Richardson left guard, empty set, 3rd down. Chapin threads the needle, caught by Dabney. Years. Pitch it right side. And 2nd down, Pendergrass. 3rd down and 8. Chapin flushed. Chapin pursued. Chapin sacked. Yards. He's been a reliable kicker this season. Plenty of leg on this one, and it is perfect. Individual. He is a fire-up type of guy.
Loves being around him.
Kelsey Johnson, the tight end, called him a second father, and that's why he was with Devin. So 43 seconds for this offense. That's a lot of time. Pressure coming from Jones, running and capturing. 3 consecutive losses for the Horned Frogs entering this week. Road losses at Kansas State and at Texas Tech last week. Played their best football in the second half, nearly the 5th start of the year for Hoover, and he will hand the ball off.
Jeremy Evans is taking advantage of that.
Those rare times they moved the pocket day for Hoover, setting up this 3rd down. TCU's been good on 3rd downs today.
Big target is 6'7".
Wiley having himself a career day. 4 catches for 115. He took over a leadership role once he arrived here in town. No Mike Smith, they lost him earlier this year, so it's a depleted linebacking core. Hoover with all sorts of time, darts it over the middle, pass caught into the open. Still on his feet.
Big play for this TCU offense.
Trent Battle with the catch, and now battled. Hoover has TCU in the red zone for the 3rd time, and a drop. In the red zone, turnovers in the red zone. Hoover hit. 3rd and a mile. They can still pick up a first down inside the 5. They will dump it off. Room to run. Wiley looking for a second touchdown. Airborne.
Body type, speed.
TCU with their largest lead. Early stages of this 3rd quarter. And
throwing right behind it. He's showing a lot of maturity in his ability to go out there and make plays.
Chapin sidesteps some trouble. Izor, who had him dead to right, but could not bring him down. Boundary side run.
Do it right here.
Pendergrass into the game. This is a quarterback power all the way by Chapin, bouncing off tacklers. 13 personnel, 3 tight ends. Chapin is going to throw. Wanted to hit one of the tight ends. Now settles underneath. 4th and a yard. Unbalanced line to the right. That's the side they go. And it will be Richardson twisting his way. Certainly has been a bright spot on that offensive line. Now into the bag of tricks. They want the home run ball. Dabney trying to high point it, and he reels it in. Dabney, the tight end, right back at it. Baylor goes to work. Chapin to the pylon, touchdown. A lot.
Absolutely, and that just goes to show the confidence.
Threw for over 2,700 yards, was an honorable mention, all Big 12 selection, and this year doing his part. Put 3 receivers right, 1 left, low snap, dug out. Hoover throws downfield, tipped away. Now Richardson in motion, left or right. They will swing it out his way, dangerous pass. Richardson makes the catch, but back-to-back plays over the second half of the season. Wiley back in the game. That's good news. Home run shot downfield, over the shoulder, catches. 6th play of over 20 yards, and now they go Wildcat with Williams, who faked the pitch, and a bit of a twist from offensive coordinator Kendall Briles in year 1 here in Fort Worth. Good check down. Wiley back in the game. Quiet afternoon for Gabe Hall defensively. Let's see if he can make a play on this first down. 2nd down and 10 at the 25. Quick throw. They set up that screen. Richardson the catch, but
especially as a young player.
Empty set. Stepping up and taking off is Hoover. It's a foot race to the 10. Hoover to the 5. Into the red zone for the 4th time. Dumping it toward the center. 2nd down, and it will be Hoover on a keeper following a Rodgers block. In the Iowa State game back on October 7th, he has not been on the field since, although he could go. This one all of a sudden becoming a good old-fashioned Texas shootout.
Stay with it.
A little underhand shovel. Talking about tight end. Coordinator Joe Gillespie calls him the journeyman because he can play so many positions. Chapin can take off and run, and that's what he is going to do. A 3rd down. Pistol set. Dominic Richardson, the running back. It's a misdirection, and Richardson.
Penetration on the play.
2nd down and 8. Chapin to the far side. First catch of the day.
Pass today. They need more out of him because he can do so much more from a athletic, standpoint.
Bootleg the Horned Frogs. Chapin keeps it again. Chapin leading the Bear rushing attack with 42 yards. Quick screen. 4th down and 11. Chapin under pressure. Williams chasing. Chapin throws off Pendergrass. See the frustration from Chapin. So TCU now on 1st down. 10 all-time at Baylor in sacks and tackle for losses. Down the seam, and the tight end continues.
Bracking him that fast.
25 yards to Wiley, and now Bailey.
Yeah, they will. You got one proud mother and father right there.
Boy, TJ. Baylor will bring a delay blitz. They rush forward toward the sideline. Texas, exceptional speed. Out pattern caught, staying on his feet, dancing inside the 5, wheeling his way. Bailey flanking Hoover to his right. Hoover on the slant pass, tipped up in the air. Sanders, the Alabama transfer, is checked in, and he will bulldozer his way right up the gut. Sanders has kind of become the forgotten back to be able to continue his college football career. He did bounce back, had a good year in 2021. And Amari DeMarcado, both those players playing on Sundays. 2nd down and 8. From the 27-yard line, Chapin will take a shot, looking in today, 17 of 25. His 26th pass attempt of the night. Now or never for the Bears. Throw near the sideline, juggling. Winning earlier today. You see the production by Hoover in this offense. And now bouncing to the outside, and they're just going to keep tacking it on. BYU. Oklahoma State trailing Houston as we speak. Kansas and Kansas State later tonight. Second half 28-7. Shapen the quick read and pitch.
Offense, but at this point they're just playing hard. You know, they're two-gap type of players. They're two-gap players, meaning if you give them one gap, they can go up there and make plays.
Blue runner battle here today in Fort Worth.
Starting center's a freshman. There's a lot of learning in football left to do in that locker room, and you know, Coach Aranda understands
the receivers, but the common denominator was always a very physical,
especially from a secondary standpoint. Those young guys that get all these reps right now.
Here comes a blitz. Shapen. Morris went 3-3 as a starter this year for the Horned Frogs. Heisman runner-up from Council Bluffs, Iowa. So now Morris.
YouTube to just watch film and get all kinds of stuff, you know, that can help advance things.
This is Blake Knoll on
the Bear. Sometimes the Bear gets you. So, you know, you don't want to get Wally.
He has produced a couple of bad luck breaks.
Good insurance right there. If you're the head coach knowing that you have that type of production.
Corner blitz.
Opportunity to win that game.
4 games this year settled by 1 possession. Some work to do, yards after catch. Entering today, 5 teams still with a shot to play for a Big 12 championship.
Type of game going into this, you know. So Oklahoma and Kansas State are 2 likely teams, I say, could go out there. And I know they could compete against Baldwin. You know, he's tried to keep his team in it. You know, your job as a quarterback is to make sure you keep your guys in the game.
And he did against the state defense. 2nd down and 4 on the play fake. Robertson throws near side. Quarter, a second half dominated by TCU. Pressure off the edge. Robertson will take off. Of course, Max Duggan. 5 other players found homes with NFL teams undrafted.